This is Steve. I'm going to show you in this video how to clone a GitHub repository with a Codename One demo application and run it using the Codename One command line utility. So I'll use the kitchen sink app as a sample. We've got it on GitHub. We've got lots of demos on GitHub, but you'll notice that we strip out all the jar files from the demos. So if you just clone the repository using Git, you're not going to get all the jars, and if you open it up in the IDE, it's going to be missing dependencies, so you got to add those back. It's easy, but it's a bit of a hassle. So I've simplified this using the Codename One command line utility. It's available for install using npm. It's written in Java, but I just use npm to distribute it because it's about the easiest way to create a command line installer with one line of command line code that works on Windows and Mac. So we'll assume you have npm installed, which you can install just by going to Node.js, or I'll search for it here. And there's installers you see for Mac, and if I were on Windows, it would show me Windows, and it's got installers for Linux. So it's very easy to install. And so let's get down to business. I've got a clean system here, so I don't actually have it installed yet. So I'm going to show you how to install the command line tool first. So npm install. I'm going to use the G flag because I want to install it globally. And Codename One CLI. Oh, one thing I forgot. If I'm installing it globally on Mac and Linux, I got to do sudo. On Windows, you just got to be make sure that you have admin privileges. You could also install it without the G flag, and then it would install locally, but it's a lot easier, and the point of it is to create a global tool on your system. So run this command, and it's going to download the whole thing, and there I go. It's installed. So if I go cn1, there it is. I've got a command called cn1. I'll go to help just to show me some of the commands. There's create, settings, CSS. What I'm going to show you right now is the git clone command. So let's go to the kitchen sink app. I'm just going to copy the URL to the repository. I'll do cn1 git clone and paste in the URL. And this is going to clone kitchen sink. And it's also installing all the necessary jar files. So I can go into the kitchen sink folder now, and you see I've got the Java SE jar, and I've got the Codename One build client. I can actually just go and run, and this will run the project directly in the simulator. So there it is, running directly in the simulator, one line of code. I could even make this easier, and I'll just I'll get out of there, kitchen sink, and I'll do git clone kitchen sink, and I'll string it together with and then it's all in one command. You can ship that up. Whoops, I must have. Oh, I used git clone. I need to do cn1 git clone. There we go. And so there's a command you can just send to people, and it'll run it and install it in a single line of code. There you go. Thanks for watching.